From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Michael Pineda gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Here's Ben Revere as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Revere.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, you know, one thing I look at, they're protecting their own territory. I mean, they won the first 2 games of the series. They got a chance to sweep right now. You just can't let people come into your house and win games.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom and slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games, and that's this club right now. They're going to have to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yunel Escobar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Garrett Richards gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Sanchez.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Popped up. Pujols is there. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Revere is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. Still no score. Here's Albert now. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Albert Pujols.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. One strike to Pujols. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Ground ball right into the shift. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there, shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
He'll try again. 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Ellsbury, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Here's C.J. Cron now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Starlin Castro, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Cowart has it, and a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And in the outfield, Cole Calhoun, talk about aggressive. He will leave his feet to go make a play on anybody. And he can throw the ball, too. I think he has a huge advantage when you put him on the corners, being a left-handed outfielder. He seems to play the angles great.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Batting seventh. Designated hitter.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
So striding forward now, Chase Headley. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Caleb Cowart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And there's ball 1.
It counts 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gardner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. In now is Andrelton Simmons. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Hard hit ball to short. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Correct.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 5 homers, 18 driven in. On the ground for Headley at third, could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for
the
Yankees.
play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This pitch is popped up, and that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Revere is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Left fielder number 11.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brett Gardner, a base hit in his first trip. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Simmons has it. In a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Ben Revere. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Ben Revere.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch fouled back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there, base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The center fielder.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Calhoun. 1 away.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
Digging in to try it again. Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now.
Number 14, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Richards gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready on 1-2. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Oh, man, that's a scary one for an infielder. I'm sure he would have loved to make that play, but I think he's still got to be happy just to have all of his teeth.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he lifts it in the air to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the third out. One left for the Yankees. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Here's Albert now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Angels, first baseman Albert Pujols.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Cole Calhoun will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. There goes Albert. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the designated
Here's C.J. Cron now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ellsbury calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Here's Caleb Coward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Caleb Coward.
He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Matt Holliday.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Chase Headley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 31.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Ready for another chance. Andrelton Simmons. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Ben Revere, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Yunel
Ready
Escobar.
once again, Yunel Escobar. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
2 out here and a runner at second. Runner goes for third. Ready with the 0-2. This is skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Line drive to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Up next for the Yankees.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Back here in the Bronx, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ripped down the line. Diving is Headley, but Chase comes up empty. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
First delivery to him on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, you see there on the graphic, he gets credited with double number 24 on the year. Double barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, C.J. Cron. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back at the track, the wall, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box, Caleb Coward. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box
Andrelton
now, Andrelton
Simmons.
Simmons. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Pitch on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Weakly hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-0 Angels. The left-handed power bat of
Leading
Greg
out for the
Bird
Yankees.
digs in now. He'll try and get something started in the
Greg
home half of the
Bird.
7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.